All right, Virgos. I'm going to do you, and then tomorrow I'm going to do air signs or collective tomorrow. It depends. But I'm just going to do a quick message for you guys. Okay, so I feel like this message is like going towards the Virgos that are single or just newly single. Okay? For the Oracle cards, you got blind date. Okay, so you guys might be online scrolling, like meeting new people online, possibly, or maybe you're hooking up with somebody here or going on a date in the beginning of October or something of that nature where I feel like this is a surprise meet, okay? You might end up meeting somebody here. But be careful because I see the rebound card, okay? Temporary comfort, avoiding loneliness, quick replacement just to forget. Virgo, I feel like if you are single, I feel like you're really trying to mask how you're feeling at this time because you might be newly single or just got out of a relationship. Please do not get too attached to any of the people that you are like talking to or just trying to temporarily connect with, because honestly, I feel like this message is not going to resonate with all Virgos, obviously. But I feel like this is just a mask that you're trying to cover so far as like your feelings. And then you might end up ghosting this person. Okay? Either you're getting ghosted or somebody's being the ghost. Somebody here is being the ghoster. I feel like it might be both parties here. You and that person that you meet up with. And I feel like you're doing it because behind the mask, I feel like you're trying to, with the behind the mask card coming out, I feel like it's coming out because you're really holding in emotions from your past, Virgo. All right? You're holding in emotions, and I feel like this is because you are like dwelling over a past situation or relationship that you were once in. With the divine intervention card, I feel like it came out because you're being divinely guided at this time, and I feel like you had to go into divine intervention because possibly the way that you were moving or handling past connections or just dealing with people or treating people, that the Most High and your ancestors had to step in to try to redirect your path in some way. Okay? Definitely, for sure. I feel like that's definitely why it came out with the divine intervention. And a lot of stuff that you went through in the past, Virgo, were stuff that these situations were meant to break you. They were meant to make you go through hardship and see things that you never thought that you would be able to see, so far as like people doing you dirty, backstabbing, betrayed, feeling hurt, feeling incomplete, shattered. Depression I definitely see here. Okay, you might be somebody here that does like drink a lot, or possibly you smoke bud. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. But listen, that's okay. Okay, everyone has their own addictions, whether that be candy, coffee, gambling, whatever. Doesn't matter. But I feel like a lot of stuff that you went through was was orchestrated so that way you can be in alignment, come into alignment, and like tap into your spirituality, or just get you back on track, because the road that you were on, the Most High and your ancestors had bigger plans for you. You have situational single at the bottom of the deck. that's really like sticking out. Temporary loneliness, choosing solitude, waiting for better, not settling. I feel like Virgos, let's be honest here. I feel like, yes, you definitely want to take things slow and like weigh out your options, but I feel like you're waiting on somebody from your past. You're definitely waiting on somebody from your past. Somebody here is holding on to the past. A few of you are holding on to the past, not all of you. Let me get into the tarot. All right, what else for my Virgos when it comes to October and what they need to know for the month of October? What else does my Virgos need to know when it comes to the month of October? What else? Okay, not all the deck. Scared. What else does my Virgos need to know when it comes to... You guys are breaking out of some type of an illusion. All right? And I feel like you're breaking out of some type of an illusion, possibly that a Pisces Aries cusper was casting over your eyeballs. Now, this could have been somebody here that is like you was once with, or just, but it could be like, I'm getting here that it could be feminine or masculine energy, because we both embody both, but I'm seeing here that this is somebody here, they could be a masculine, but they have a lot of feminine energy. All right, they could be a Pisces Aries cusper. Okay, and I feel like this individual was very insecure and jealous of some type of connection that you had to somebody, and they had some type of an illusion. I don't know what kind of shit that they dug into, but they had some type of an illusion that they was casting that created a really big ending for you. Okay? A really big one. And this one was with the water sign that I see here that you was once connected to. Specifically a Scorpio here, because we have the death card. And it ended a cycle. Okay, I see here that there's been a cycle that's completed here. Yeah. With the world card here, this situation is definitely like done, because we have the death and then we have the world card, but I feel like, I don't know if you're just dwelling on this situation, Virgo, but I feel like ever since that you let the situation go, like, you've been prospering, you've been financially stable, you've been able to hold your own. But I don't know why somebody here is dwelling on the past or still stuck to the past. This may be somebody here that you was, I feel like you dealt with a lot of situationships, Virgo. Where, like, now, I don't know, like, what else when it comes? Let me get one more for the tarot. We got the Hierophant here in the upright. Somebody here wants to change, Virgo. Okay? I feel like you're really meant to be with somebody. But I don't know, you're not having a lot of motivation when it comes to, like, going towards this person again. And then we got the King of Swords in the reverse. There's somebody here that is trying to, it's a fire sign or air sign, also in the background, that's trying to manipulate the energy. This is somebody here that's been misusing their power for a really long time. This could be a Taurus or a Gemini that's been manipulating the energy for a very long time when it comes to a certain connection that you had with somebody here. Okay, that could be a masculine specifically. What, Apollo? Go in the room. Stop closing that door. Listen. What the hell is this fucking Taurus or Gemini's problem? They did something to this energy. I don't know, was they creating fear or something? Get a life, please. All right. What's this King of Swords problem when it comes to the Virgo? And I feel like it was like definitely a misuse of power. This person likes power. And I don't know if you was going through like a power struggle with this individual, but I feel like that's probably what it is. Some type of misuse of power here. This person wanted power. They wanted, but silently. With this King of Swords, what's the King of Swords problem? They're a fraud. That's their fucking problem. Let's air it out right now. They're a fucking fraud. This person may have stolen from either you or this individual that you was once connected to. They're gonna be exposed because they're a jealous fucking hater. Jealousy. Fraud. Organized crime. Hence why we possibly had the Hierophant come out. It's possibly a secret society, something of that nature. But this is somebody here that you're meant to be with, Virgo. Spouse/partner. You want to marry this individual? I see here that it's mutual. But I don't know. I feel like this person might be a little confused because they're working on themselves. But not only that, they're very confused because they don't know what, like, I feel like they need to know if you're, like, really about them, or possibly, I feel like it's really about them, or if they're scared that you're going to hurt them. They don't know if there was already an illusion that was possibly, like, over somebody's eyeballs, all right? They don't know who to trust. I feel like there's a lot of trust that was, lost within some type of connection. That's possibly why, like, if you go towards this person, they don't know who they have to be very close. They have to be very trustworthy of you in order for them to talk to you. Something like that. I feel like somebody here's in regret. That might be you, Virgo. Because there's some type of lie. Listen, life insurance. Somebody here did a fraud on somebody's life insurance. The shit's getting exposed. Somebody here is in regret and they're looking to travel. I feel like they might be looking to travel because maybe they know that shit's done here. The death card. Done. Because somebody here knows because they see all. I don't know, Virgo, did you know about this situation that was going on? Possibly somebody here that did something that was a water sign towards the person here that you was once connected to. It's given a lot of water, but somebody here is an Aries and Pisces cusper. But it's giving here that there's a lot of water here. What else? When it comes to this situation. You're learning to ground yourself, Virgo, because I feel like you've been also put underneath some type of an illusion or fed into some type of an illusion when it came to a certain individual. And I feel like you're out here detoxing also from like people. That could be people. And if you are a drinker, you're learning to detox and just be clean, possibly. The person that did this to the individual that you was once connected to has no fucking vessel. None. At all. Like, at all. They don't have no vessel at all. Alien. Are you an alien, Virgo? Or is the person that you was once connected to an alien? Something of that nature? Somebody here likes Mustangs. They do. I don't know if you drive a Mustang or maybe you want a Mustang. Somebody here likes Mustangs. Last year. Something is going to be revealed in regards to something that happened last year. We got a spine illegally. That's going to be exposed, as well as this fraudulent activity. I'm here to tell you now. This is not the... Listen. I feel like somebody here might be meditating, or maybe you're learning to tap into yoga, Virgo. Or maybe meditation. I see that as well. Somebody here does go to the gym. I feel like, I don't know, you started doing some meditation and yoga classes. Somebody here is an informant. All right? I feel like, are you the informant, Virgo? Are you going to be calling out bullshit that's going to be exposed, Virgo? Possibly. Somebody here is a vampire. Are you the vampire? Somebody here is a vampire. All right, Virgo. We're going to end it at that. Listen, your read is getting crazy. If it does resonate, please like, subscribe, or comment on the video. Virgo, just continue working on yourself, okay? What's in the dark shall be revealed, okay? In regards to bullshit. Peace out.